this. Deep power. I'll do my best, guys. Is it recording already? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna mute y'all's, or maybe you're all muted. Okay, perfect. And then you can spotlight me. I could. Okay. Let's just go ahead. Get started in seated meditation. So comfortable seat. And if you want, you might just move around a little bit, stretch a little bit, feel into your body just a little bit more. Notice how you feel. And then eventually just find stillness. And either rest your hands in your lap, or you might bring your hands to your heart center and close your eyes. And then just take these first couple moments to really arrive here in this present moment. So wherever you are at, the space you are in, feel into it. Notice all the sounds. Notice the air on your skin, the temperature of the air on your skin. And next time you breathe in, fill up as big as you can. Take a moment to pause and hold at the top. And then open your mouth and great big sigh, let it go. And do that again. Inhale, fill up. As big as you can get, hold. And then big open mouth sigh, release. And then last time. So biggest inhale you've taken all day. Take that pause in fullness. Extra little sip. And then let it out. Big sigh. Good job. Start to now cultivate Ujjayi breath as you begin a little bit of movement through your upper body. So start to just circle your torso around. Inhale to bring your heart forward, over to one side, and exhale to pull back over to the other side. And just continue like that. A few more times around. Connecting to Ujjayi breath as you move your body in this way. And feel the way your breath guides your movement and flows through all the little spaces. Reverse your circles at any time. And start to feel into your spine as almost like a rubber band. So feel into the flexibility and mobility of your spine. And eventually just come back to neutral as you're ready. And let's come forward to hands and knees. So no rush, but whenever you feel so inclined, just bring it forward to hands and knees and start that same sort of movement. So big circles all the way around with your hips. You can go either direction. And after you've taken a few this direction, reverse your circles. Switch it up. And then eventually from here, my friends, we will find our way to downward facing dog. So whenever you feel ready, whenever you feel so inclined, just start to make your transition back to our first down dog. And in your down dog, keep moving, keep exploring. So you might pedal out your heels. You might shake your head, yes or no. Just feel into the length from your fingertips all the way up to your butt. And feel into the strength of your hands, your shoulders. Take one more great big inhale into your down dog. And then as you exhale, just set your knees down gently, coming back to a tabletop position. And from tabletop, let's move into a spinal balance. So right arm forward, left arm back. Long, strong, powerful line of energy from front to back. So feel a connection to your center already. Draw your belly button in and up. Take one more inhale here. And then as you exhale, elbow to knee, curl in and hollow out. Inhale, re-extend, long, strong, powerful. Exhale, elbow to knee, just like that. Curl in all the way to empty. Inhale, lengthen. And one more time, exhale, elbow to knee. Empty out in your breath. Inhale, re-extend. And then as you exhale, set your right hand down, pivot on your right knee, reach your left arm to the sky. So open up through your left side, through your heart space, through the front of your hips. And if you want to, you can reach your left arm forward, lengthening through your left side. And if you want to, final option, bend your left knee, reach back, grab hold of your left foot. And then once you've got it, kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot. See if you can let your heart look up towards the sky. And then breathe all the way down into your belly. Wherever you're at, last couple of rounds, your personal fullest expression in this moment. Nice job, you guys. And then slowly let that go back to hands and knees, just a regular tabletop. So we're going to move from our tabletop into a thread the needle with our right arm. So either bring your knees hips width distance apart, maybe a little bit wider, or take your right leg and extend it straight out to the right. Sole of your foot presses down and your toes face forward. Take your left arm out to the left, reach it all the way up, inhale here. And then as you exhale, thread your left arm through. Come down to rest on the outside of your shoulder and the outside of your head. And then breathe big, deep breaths into your back body, back of your heart, back ribs, low back, all the way to empty as you exhale. Give it about 3 more rounds here. And then if you do happen to have your right hand lifted, bring your right hand back to the ground. Next time you breathe in, unthread your left arm, reach it all the way out and up. And then exhale, set your left hand down. Pick up your right foot, swing your right leg back, and reach your right toes off the left edge of your mat. Send your hips over to the right as you gaze back over your left shoulder. And just breathe into your long right side body. Big, spacious breath. One more round here. And then back to a regular tabletop. And then from your tabletop, back to downward facing dog. Walk out your dog here for just a moment. Pedal out your heels. You might notice the difference, right side versus left side. Take one more big inhalation. And as you exhale, look forward, step, tiptoe, or hop to the top of your mat, forward fold. Once you've arrived, find your halfway lift position, breathe in. And then exhale, let it go and fold. Let's do that once more, halfway lift. Spine nice and long, get all the rounding out of your back. Exhale, fold. And then let's take it all the way up. Inhale, your arms extend. Sorry if you can't see my entire body. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Inhale, re-extend, reach up. High mountain pose. Let's add a little baby back bend. Cactus your arms, puff up your heart. Inhale, reach. And then as you exhale, slow dive all the way down into your fold. Inhale to your spinal extension. And exhale, plant your hands, feet back. Top of your push-up, push the ground away as you breathe in. And then slowly lower as you breathe out. Strong, powerful line. Inhale back one of your choice, so take your time. Open through your front body. And eventually just sit back for a moment. Child's pose, rest here. So hips towards your heels, forehead towards your mat. Give yourself just a couple grounding breaths, maybe a couple open mouth sighs. And then rise up to hands and knees, tabletop. And from your tabletop, this time we'll take our left arm forward and our right leg back. So left arm, right leg. Strong, powerful line from front to back. Pull your belly button in and up. So you're strong through your core, connected to your center. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, elbow to knee, slowly, all the way to empty with your breath. Inhale, re-extend, long, strong, powerful. Exhale, elbow to knee, all the way to emptiness. Inhale, reach. And then one last time, elbow to knee. Exhale, find emptiness. Inhale, reach. As you exhale, set your left hand down, pivot on your left knee, take your right arm up. So open up through the front of your hips, front of your heart. This is a great place to stay, or extend your right arm forward and feel into that length of your right side. Stay here. Or final option, bend your right knee, grab hold of your right foot behind you. Then gentle leverage, kick foot into hand, pull hand back into foot. Spread your toes as you hold your foot in your hand. Give yourself about 2 more rounds wherever you're at. And then ever so slowly release back to hands and knees. And then we'll move into a thread the needle with our right arm. So invitation to gate your left leg out to the left. Toes face forward, sole of your foot presses down. Take your right arm out and all the way up, breathe in here. And exhale, thread your right arm underneath. So reach, 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 and come down, rest gently outside of your right shoulder and head on the ground. Work it any way you'd like to on this side with your big, deep breaths. If you do happen to have your left hand lifted, start to bring your left hand back to the earth. And next time you inhale, unthread your right arm. Reach it out and all the way back up. And then exhale, set your right hand down. Pick up your left foot and swing your left toes off the right edge of your mat. Let your hips sway over to your left. So kind of lean your hips to your left as you gaze back over your right shoulder. Breathe into your long left side body. And one last round, just feeling the length in your left side. And then bring it back to a regular tabletop and take it back to your downward facing dog. Breathe big and spacious Ujjayi breath. Push the ground away with your fingertips, strong through your hands, your shoulders, that line from your fingertips up to your sit bones. Feel it. Breathe into it. Take one more big in breath. And then as you exhale, look forward, step or float, top of your space. Once you've arrived, lift halfway. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. Let's rise all the way up, arms overhead. Inhale here. And hands to your heart center. Exhale. All right, inhale, reach up. Balance on your right foot, lift your left knee, standing staff. So left knee is lifted, standing staff. Flexion through your left toes. Take one more inhale. Then as you exhale, we're going for a warrior 3. So slowly, see if you can reach your left toes back and hinge forward. Strong, powerful line from front to back. Hips are square. Take one more full round of breath here. And then we're going to land in a low lunge position. So step your left toes to the back edge of your mat. Once you're in your low lunge, if you need to adjust. We'll add a little twist here. Revolve lunge, so left hand down, right arm up. Squeeze through your inner thighs and breathe out into your belly. Work your twist with each exhalation. Soften through your facial muscles, soften through your jaw. End of your next exhale, release. Walk your hands to the long left edge of your mat. Parallel your feet and straighten your legs. So you're in a wide-legged straddle position. From here, inhale, halfway lift position. And we're going to pause. Right hand stays on the ground, left arm reaches up. So you're in a twist once again. Try to twist from your center, not from your legs or your arms, so you feel it right at your waistline. Breathe. Good job, you guys. And then from here, this is going to be a funky part. We will keep our right hand and our left foot down. Pick up your right foot, so that foot at the front of your mat, pick it up and thread it through your other arm and leg. Coming into boat pose, facing towards the back edge of your mat. Good job. Find boat pose, balancing on your sit bones. And you can hold on to the backs of your thighs or hands on the ground behind you to modify for more support. Take an inhale here in your high boat. And as you exhale, we're going to take low boat, so everything hovers above the ground. Draw low belly down. Inhale, high boat, lift. Exhale, low boat, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower and hover. Squeeze everything, press low back down. Inhale, lift. 2 more like that. Exhale, lower. Squeeze, pull low belly down. Inhale, lift. Last one, exhale, lower. Good job. Inhale, lift. This time, set your left foot down. Set your right hand down behind you. We're going to come into a 3-legged dog. So your right leg is going to rise up as you flip over. 3-legged down dog. Open through your right hip. Bend your right knee. Stay here. Perfect place to stay, or option to flip your dog if you want to. Right foot comes down behind you. Wild thing. Open through your heart, through your front body. Make sure your breath is still there. One last round. And then everybody, regular down dog. Walk out your dog for a few rounds. Pedal out your heels. And then whenever you're ready for a moment, just set your knees down, set your hips back, and take a child's pose. Give yourself a moment to rest. Open mouth sighs, always welcome. In your next couple of breaths, my friends, downward facing dog. All right, great big inhale, push the ground away. Exhale, look forward, step, tiptoe, or hop to the top of your space. Once you've arrived, spinal extension, breathe in. And exhale, fold. Take it all the way up to stand. Inhale, your arms extend. And hands through your heart center. Okie doke, my friends. Inhale, reach up. This time, left foot is your foundation. Standing staff, right knee lifts. So find your balance here. Hug in with your inner thighs. Flexion through your right toes. Maybe focus your gaze on something in front of you that's not moving. One more in-breath in your standing staff. And we're going to slowly transition into a warrior 3. So nice, long, strong, powerful line from front to back. Hips are square. Belly is toned. One more round. Fullest expression for you. And then land in a low lunge. Hands down, back toes down. Take a moment to adjust if you need. And then we'll work on our twist. So right hand down, left arm up, twist or revolve. Twisted or revolved lunge. Breathe down into your belly. And as you exhale, that's your invitation to twist just a little bit further. Take one more full round of breath here. And then bottom of your exhale, unwind. Walk your hands to the right long edge of your mat. I'm going to flip around just so you're not looking at my butt and also so that I'm facing the camera. So you're coming into your wide-legged forward fold and just hang out for a moment. So we'll come into our twist soon, but for a moment, just do whatever you want to do, whatever feels good to you. Everyone, let's find a halfway lift. And in your halfway lift, this time left hand on the ground, right arm to the sky. So twisting towards the back of your mat. Be here for a moment with that nice long spine. Use your exhale to twist from your center. And then keeping your right hand and your left foot down, pick up your right foot and thread it underneath you. Come down to rest on your sit bones facing towards the back of your mat. So balancing on your sit bones once again. This time, we're going to do very much the same thing, but when we lower down, invitation is to have your hands in front of you, pressing your palms together, and you're just pointing your hands one direction, so you're going into a little twist. So inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat with a twist to one side. Pull low belly down. Inhale, high. Exhale, almost like you're paddling, over to one side. Low boat. Inhale, high. If you don't like the twist, then take it out. Do what we did last time. Exhale, low. Inhale, high. Exhale, low. Squeeze. Go at your own pace. Couple more each side. All right. Hold in your high boat, my friend. So finish the round you're on. Hold in high boat. Woo, okay. Right foot down, left hand behind you. And then we're going to flip it over into our three-legged down dog once again. So left leg to the sky, open your left hip. Three-legged down dog. Hip is open, stay here, or flip it over. I hope I said that right, because I was doing it backwards. Hopefully everyone's with me. Yeah, good job. Just trying to figure out if I said everything backwards. Hopefully you guys got it. One more big inhale in your flip dog. And then downward facing dog. Maybe I did say it right. I don't know. All right. Walk it out in your down dog. Pedal out your heels. Just give yourself a moment to feel everything there is to feel in your own body, your own inner space, physically, energetically, emotionally. And after a few breaths in your down dog, set your knees down and find a child's pose. All right, rise up to hands and knees, tabletop position. And then from hands and knees, we're going to set up for a dolphin pose. Come down to your forearms. And if it helps you, you can grab opposite elbows. You want your forearms parallel, palms face down, fingers spread wide. Push into the ground, relax your neck. Curl your toes under, lift your knees, lift your hips, coming into your dolphin. So walk your toes forward, lift your hips high, and press your heart back. Breathe here for about 5 rounds. If you want to lift one leg and then the other leg, if you want to take little hops into your forearm stand, you're welcome to. Just keep plugging in with upper arms, lifting from your center. Breathe big and spacious. Good job. One last huge breath here. And then bring your knees down. Keep your toes curled under, knees about hips width distance apart. Come into screaming toe pose. So sit back onto your heels. If at all possible, you're just bringing your hands to your thighs and letting your weight kind of settle down, nice and centered. Hug in with your inner heels. If it feels like too much, then you can bring your weight forward at any time, taking a little bit of weight up, taking some weight off of your heels, and then come back when you're ready. We'll be here for about 5 more breaths. So this is called screaming toe pose for a reason. You do feel it. Your toes might scream at you. Send your breath down into the soles of your feet and the pads of your toes. This is really good for your soft tissue, your plantar fascia, the soles of your feet. Big, spacious breaths. Just a couple more. And end of your next exhale, come forward, untuck your toes, maybe a little pitter-patter tap of your feet against the ground would feel nice. And then as you're ready, just take it back to downward facing dog. All right, big inhale, lift your hips, push the ground away. Exhale, look forward, however you like to get there, top of your space. Halfway lift position, inhale. Exhale, let it go. All the way up, rise, arms overhead, breathe in. And hands, heart center, breathe out. All right, once again, inhale, reach up, standing staff, right foot is your base, lift your left knee. This time, I want you to see if you can open and close your left knee. So open it, close it, just like it's the door and your hip is the hinge of the door. Good job. Yeah, try to keep everything else very still. And then we're eventually moving into a tree pose. So open your hip and place your foot on your leg, wherever you want to place it, inner thigh, inner calf, inner ankle. Hug in towards midline and find lots of length. So it's like you're zipping a zipper up through your midline. Soft through your face and your jaw. Give it a couple more breaths. This is going to be a hard transition, but just have fun with it. Be playful with it. We're going to land in a warrior 2. So as you're ready, see if you can take your left foot off your leg. Step your left foot all the way back. Virabhadrasana 2. And if you didn't land nice and gracefully or perfectly, just take a moment to adjust. No big deal. So your front knee tracks towards your pinky toe. You're wrapping your front butt cheek underneath your body. Next inhalation, side angle pose, reach forward, tip it over. Okay, invitation is to stay in side angle, or if you want to take a balancing half moon, now is your time. Reach your right hand forward, float your back leg up. Just an option. You can absolutely stay in side angle if you prefer. So you choose wherever you've chosen to be. About 3 more deep breaths. Very good. And then we're going to meet back in a regular warrior 2. So however you need to get there, warrior 2. From here, we'll reverse it. So front palm rotates up, reach back, lengthen through your right side. Keep the bend in your right knee. And breathe into your long right side body, your right waistline. One more in-breath as you reach. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands to the ground, low lunge. So from your low lunge, 3-legged down dog, take your right leg back and up. Open your hip again, bend your knee. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, right knee, right armpit. Inhale, 3-legged, this time square hips. So right leg long, strong, powerful. Exhale, straight to down dog or come forward. Take chaturanga. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lift your hips. Downward facing dog. Walk it out. Big inhalation as you push the ground away. And exhale, look forward, step or float top of your space. Spinal extension, breathe in. Exhale, release. And all the way up, let's rise. Arms extend overhead. Hands to your heart, exhale. All right. Inhale, reach up. Once again, standing staff is where we'll begin. So right knee lifts. Open and close your right hip. Open, close, open, close. And then right knee opens. Place your foot on your leg. Tree pose. So inner thigh, inner calf, inner ankle. All options are perfect, whatever works best for you today. And then be here for a moment, just playing with balance. Remember, we're making that slow transition into a warrior two position. So slowly, and remember, just be playful. If it doesn't happen gracefully, no biggie. Slowly take your foot off your leg, step your right foot back. Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2, settle in. So make any adjustments needed, and then just settle, breathe. Moving into side angle, reach forward as far as you can, and then tip it over. Right arm can reach up, right arm can reach forward. Heart can open up, hips could open up. Well, your heart and your hips are open, but try to let them open as much as possible. And you're welcome to stay in side angle, where now is your time for a half moon if you want it. So option to reach your left hand forward, float your back leg up. And then wherever you are, about 3 more deep breaths. All right, we're gonna end up back in a warrior two. So if you're balancing, see if you can land softly, Virabhadrasana 2. And from warrior 2, reverse your warrior. Reach up, reach back, and lengthen. Breathe deeply into your long left side and bend deeply into your left knee. Soft through your facial muscles. Feel into the length of your left waistline, the space in between your left ribs. One more inhale. And exhale, cartwheel your hands down, low lunge. From low lunge, 3-legged down dog, take your left leg back and up, open your left hip up. Please feel free to stay here, otherwise one more inhale here. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, 3-legged. Exhale, left knee, left armpit. Inhale, 3-legged, this time square off your hips, long left leg. Straight to down dog or come forward, plank to chaturanga. Heart lifts, breathe in. Hips lift, breathe out. And for a moment, stretch into your down dog. And then if you'd like, child's pose it out, sit back and rest. Breathe. Good job, you guys. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high. And then exhale, right shin to the top of your mat. Set your body down gently. So, pigeon pose. I maybe should have said that first. Pull your right hip back and up. And imagine your heart is bowing forward. And as your heart bows forward, keep pulling right butt cheek back and up. And breathe here for a few rounds, 7 to 10 deep breaths. Last couple rounds. Open mouth sighs are more than welcome. And however you want to find your way back to down dog. Start a transition back to downward facing dog. Give your right leg, I'm just taking it back to three-legged dog. Give my right leg a nice little shake out. So whatever works for you, and then just walk it out. If you want to move through a vinyasa on your own, kind of reset, go for it. Inhale, left leg high. And exhale, left shin to the top of your mat. Gently set your body down. Take your time to set yourself up intentionally. So left butt cheek pulls back and up as your heart bows forward. And then breathe. Take about 3, 4 more on this side. Out your mouth if you want. Last couple of rounds. And then as you're ready, when you feel pretty even on both sides, friends, just start to make your way back to one final down dog. So you might come into that three-legged dog again, or however you want to get there. I'm going to give my left leg that nice shaky shake. Walk it out. Vinyasa if you'd like. This will be your last chance for a vinyasa if you want one. And then eventually, my friends, to start your transition all the way down onto your back, however you'd like to get there, whichever direction you want to face. Once you are all the way down on your back, just draw your knees towards your belly or your chest and take a little rock from side to side. Nice little massage for your low back. And set your feet on the ground with your knees bent, setting up for bridge pose. So arms down by your sides. All of your toes face forward, heels pretty much straight down from your knees. Exhale, pull your belly button down, scoop your tailbone up. And as you inhale, peel your spine up off your mat. And once you are in your bridge, you can stay here, or you might work your shoulders underneath you a little more, interlace your fingers. Press down through your heels, hug in with your inner thighs. And imagine you're trying to reach your knees and your shins forward, lengthening through your front body as much as possible. Keep pressing down into the back of your head so your chin is tilted up away from your chest. And take about 5 more rounds here. Big, spacious breaths. Keep hugging in with inner thighs, pressing into heels and the inner edges of your feet especially. And then stay in your bridge, but just work your shoulders out from underneath you. Reach your arms straight up towards the sky. Take an inhale here. Super slowly lower down 1 vertebra at a time as you exhale. Super, super slowly. And eventually, when you're back down in neutral spine, tee out your arms or cactus your arms on the ground. Bring your feet mat width distance apart. Windshield wipers, side to side with your knees, slowly, mindfully. Big, intentional breaths, just a little bit longer. Keep them going. Fill into your low back and your hips here. And then bring it back to center. Lift your feet up, hug your knees in. And keep your right knee drawn in. Extend your left leg forward, set it down. Take your right leg to the sky, hands behind your right thigh. So flex your right toes back. If you need to bend your right knee a little or a lot, that's fine. Press up through your heel. So working this long line in your right leg, this stretch in the back of your right leg, your hamstring muscle. And then you can choose to stay with this hamstring stretch if this is what's going to serve you best, or we'll add a little bit of core now. So releasing your hands from your right thigh, reach your hands forward, lift your upper body, pull low belly down. Option to hover your left leg about a foot above the ground, keep pulling low belly down. Keep your feet and your toes active. Keep breathing. If you need support for your neck, hands can come behind your head, just don't pull on your neck. Stay here holding and breathing and squeezing for 3, 2, 1. Let it all go. Bend your right knee. Reach your right arm out to the right. Scoot your hips to the right. Roll onto your left side for a supine twist. Breathe all the way down into your low belly, low back. All the way to empty with your exhales. About 2, 3 more. And then ease your way back to center. Keep your left leg long, kind of scoot your hips back to midline if you need, and then just squeeze your right knee up towards your right armpit. Take a couple big Buddha belly breaths as you squeeze your knee up and out. And then half happy baby with your right leg. Grab hold of your right foot, pull down with your arm, press up through your heel, flex your toes. Imagine a heavy sandbag on top of your left thigh. And then release your right leg, full body stretch, arms long and legs long. And as you reach long, notice if your back ribs are lifting a lot. If so, press your back ribs down. See if you can find more neutral spine as you reach. Take one more inhale. Exhale, draw your left knee up. Right leg stays extended, and then extend your right leg towards, right leg is extended on the ground, and then left leg extends up towards the sky. Grab hold behind your left thigh. Flexion through your left toes. So for a moment, just focusing on the hamstring stretch here. Try to root down through the back of your left hip. Press up through your left heel. Breathe. Okay, and then only if you want to add the core. Release your hands, reach your fingers forward, lift your upper body, draw low belly down. Option to hover your right leg about a foot above the ground. Keep your toes active, try to spread them. Keep pulling belly down, keep squeezing. Breathe, see if you can lift a little higher. Hold here, strong legs, strong core. 3, 2, lift a little higher. And one, let it go. Bend your left knee and scoot your hips over to the left. Reach your left arm out to the left, supine spinal twist. Gaze up or over your left shoulder and breathe down into your belly. Good job, friends. Couple more. And then come back to center and kind of scoot your hips back in line, straight down from your shoulders. Hug your left knee up towards your left armpit. Give it a big squeeze. And then that half happy baby with your left leg when you're ready. Imagine a heavy sandbag on your right thigh at first couple breaths or so. And then if you'd like, you can turn it into a full happy baby at any point. Lift your right leg, grab hold of your foot, and just kind of rock it out in your full happy baby, or maybe even extend one leg, then the other leg, or even both legs. And whenever you are ready, Shavasana awaits you. So just start to make your transition into Shavasana in your own time, in your own way. Eventually, let go of your breath, any efforting behind it, any control behind it. Just let your body melt. This is as you guys just drift off into Shavasana, I will share this reading with you. The author, I'm not sure if I'm saying the name right, but it's Ibn Arabi. I am calling to you from afar, calling to you since the very beginning of days, calling to you across millennia, for eons of time, calling since always. It is part of your being, my voice, but it comes to you faintly, and you only hear it sometimes. I don't know, you may say, but somewhere you know. I can't hear, you may say. What is it and where? But somewhere you hear, and somewhere deep down you know. For I am that in you which has always been. I am that in you which will never end. So these last few moments, just feel into that part of you that has always been and will never end. Shavasana. Take a deep breath in. And let it go. And just start to slowly bring movement back. Wiggle through fingers and toes. And eventually find your way onto either side. It's a nurturing fetal position. Give yourself a moment to just rest on your side body. Really let your practice soak in. Use your arms to guide yourself up into seated meditation. And just closing our practice with our eyes closed and our hands gathered to our hearts. Sit up nice and tall and just feel your body, feel the energy that flows through you every moment of every day. Bow your head to your heart and acknowledge yourself. Thank yourself for showing up for your practice, taking time to roll out your mat. Be more intentional, more present, more connected. Thank you so much for letting me guide you. Namaste. All right, friends. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Katie.
Thanks for your patience with me in the beginning.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
Have a good one. We'll see you next week.
Okay, bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you.